Hello everyone! Welcome to our English class! We hope that you're ready as we are to start learning and have fun. Always remember, in English, you're the best.
Welcome students, I hope everyone is doing great.
Time have changed, but our values have not. This is Teacher Eunice.
And this is Teacher Jen. Welcome in our English class.
For this week, we're going to discuss about determining various social, moral, and economic issues discussed in a text listened to.
Here are the objectives. Number 1, differentiate social, moral, and economic issues. Number 2, determine the issues discussed in the text listened to.
Before we begin, let us have a quick review. Number 1. What propaganda technique uses the testimony of a famous person to get you to do something? A. Bandwagon. B. Testimonial. C. Transfer. D. Card stacking. Number 2. Which propaganda technique urges you to do something because everyone else is doing? A. Bandwagon. B. Testimonial. C. Card stacking. D. Glittering generalities. Number 3. Which among the statement best describes the transfer propaganda technique? A. It gives a statement based on little or no evidence. B. It uses words that appeal to the emotions rather than common sense. C. It implies foxy approach to convince us to support someone or something. And D. It provides positive images so that you will transfer your positive feelings about one thing to another.
For this activity, guess what word is being asked. Here are the clues. Number 1, it's a 7-letter word. Number 2, it involves people living together in a community. And number 3, it involves social interactions. If you answered society, you are correct. Society represents every individual living together in a community. That being said, any social problems present in a community involves everyone living there.
This time, let us listen to an excerpt about the top 4 issues in the Philippines. The top 4 issues in the Philippines. As members of the community and citizens of our nation, it is our responsibility to be active participants in our society. Since both of us are aware on the issues that our country is facing, we choose to talk about the top 4 current issues in the Philippines. Listing all the issues and breaking it down to top 4, we choose the issues that have great impact to our country in social, political, economic, and international aspects. These are the issues that needed immediate action and effort both in the government and us citizens. We ranked the issue on poverty as the first because we believe that this is the biggest problem in our country as experienced by the common Filipino people. Although we Filipinos are responsible to our own welfare, it is still undeniable that the government has also a responsibility on this issue. We think that the possible reasons for this are the unemployment, low wage of the workers, less job opportunities, inefficiency of providing the needs of the Filipinos, and the poor governance. Since we observe that graft and corruption in our government is often heard in the news, we rank this issue as top 2. We then categorize this issue into 2, the pork barrel issue and the non-pork barrel issue. We then ranked the increasing crime rate as a third issue. As we heard in the news, the often crimes committed were mall shootings, murders, unsolved media killings, and holdup. We believe that these crimes are very alarming to the people because even though we are in our own home, we cannot be sure of our own safety. Also, more crimes mean that we are living in an unsafe and unharmonious society. Lastly, our top 4 issue is the territorial disputes. In the year 2014, we've heard a lot of times about the territorial disputes between our country and the Republic of China. This territory is the Scarborough Shoal located west of the Palawan. The issue is still unsolved, and the government is resolving the matter in a diplomatic way. In conclusion, we believe that it is not only the government who should all take the blame, but us also Filipinos. According to William E. Channing, government resembles the wall which surrounds our lands, a needful protection but rearing no harvest, ripening no fruits. It is the individual who must choose whether the enclosure shall be a paradise or a waste. It means it is up to us if we want to live in a country where progress and development can be seen not only economically, but also progress within our morals as Filipinos. This time, let's answer the following questions. Number 1. What are the top social issues in the Philippines according to the text? Number 2. What are the possible reasons for poverty according to the text?
After listening to the text, why do you think social issues concern you? According to Margaret J. Whitley, there is no power for change greater than community discovering what it cares about. Awareness of social issues concern everyone, regardless of age. Everyone can contribute for the better society.
To understand more about our lesson, let us try a few items as practice exercise. This activity stimulates the choices government leaders have to make in the social issues. You will make your decision based on the issues presented. You may follow along the activity's example given to navigate through the activity. This activity will get you to realize the complexity of situation in our society. Let's try this one. Complete the table to get the gist from the text.
For your second set of activity, consider the challenges you're facing as a student and how it may be related to the social issues in our society. And for the last activity, most of us are active in social media. Which of the following social issues would you share or hide? And explain why.
To wrap everything up that we have talked about this lesson, let us always remember that social issues concern everyone. Aside from the ones mentioned in the text, what are the other social issues present in our country?
Write them in the chart. Answer the questions provided under the body, heart, and mind.
Before we end our lesson, let's answer this final activity. Choose the letter of the correct answer. Number 1. In the first sentence of paragraph number 1 says, "It is a responsibility to be active participants in our society." It pertains to A. Citizens, B. Communities, C. Government. Number 2. Find word in the paragraph that is synonym to the word certain. A. Undesirable, B. Undeniable, C. Inefficiency.
Number 3. The passage is mainly about A. Ways to improve social problems, B. Common social problems in our country, C. Social responsibilities of every citizen. Number 4. Which of the social issues discussed in the text needed to be solved in diplomatic way? A. Poverty, B. Territorial dispute, C. Crime. Number 5. Which social issue denotes that we are living in an unsafe and unharmonious society? A. Poverty, B. Territorial dispute, C. Crime. Congratulations, grade 8 learners!
Thank you for joining today's class. Again, this is Teacher Eunice.
And this is Teacher Jen. Always remember, in English, you are the best!